What's up, Blog Talk Radio? This is your host, comedian Shawn Harris. I should say all-star comedian Shawn Harris. We're going to go live in a second with one of the best long-term R&B artists I've ever had the pleasure of listening to, Miss Adina Howard. Give it up for Miss Adina Howard. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm better than good. I'm blessed, my dear. How are you?
I'm blessed to have you on this phone with me right now. Do you understand?
Thank you.
This is crazy. I've been wanting to talk to you on the phone since years ago.
Look,
I was like,
hold it
if I
out
get her on the phone for 5 minutes, I'll be good.
You're done.
Hmm?
There you go. That's all good. Now you got me.
Yes. You never know how it's going to happen or when. You know, God has a plan for everybody. It might not happen when you want it, but it's always on time, correct?
Come on now. You better say that.
He's on time today because I got you on the phone.
Always. Always.
How you been? How have you been? What you been up to?
Oh, my goodness. I am blessed. Life is going better than good for me. I will not complain at all. Just released a new single August 14th called Bad for Me, so we are in the process of breaking it globally. So that has been what's going on.
Bad for Me. You know, I heard that song, and I had a question. In the beginning of the song, it says, you know, you have a beautiful mouth, make you want to punch it in it twice. Now, if I see a woman with a beautiful mouth, the last thing I want to do is punch her in it. What makes you? Where does that go from there? Like, is that something because he's speaking bad on you, or how does that twist and turn to make you want to punch somebody?
Well, you know, men and women alike. We have moments where we're sarcastic and being just downright nasty and inappropriate and disrespectful. And there are moments where, you know, if you're talking to your significant other or someone in general that you just, like, you look at them like, really, did you just say that? For real? And you just have those moments. We've all had them for the most part. Not that you would actually do it, although some have. But for the most part, it's a thought that tends to cross a person's brain when an individual is saying something crazy out their face. So you just had that moment.
Right.
I know you've had that moment, regardless of how pretty the woman's mouth might have looked and how sweet it might have tasted. If she said something crazy and it was inappropriate, you'd be looking at her like you wanted to Ray Rice her. Just tell the truth.
Yeah. I'm not going to Ray Rice her. I might put some vinegar in her food or something to make her lips tight.
Think about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot believe she just said that to me. Good thing we're on this phone. If we was on the phone, I'd really knock her teeth out, but I ain't going to do it.
So now you understand. That's the whole point. We all have, men and women alike, we all have those moments. It doesn't matter who it is. It's when it comes out of the mouth, it's like, really? Okay.
Right. Okay, well, let me ask this question. You know, as an artist during the age of bedroom R&B, like, how tough was it for you to express yourself sexually and visually through music?
It wasn't a problem for me. I don't know about everybody else because I can't speak for everybody else, but for me it was very, very easy because that was my platform. I was allowed to do that. It made the label money. They were willing to take the risk, so it wasn't an issue for me at all.
Well, my favorite, you know what I'm going to say, you know what I'm about to say. My favorite song that you've ever made to me was, you know, Freak in the Morning, Freak in the Evening, Just Like Me. Lord Jesus, I listened to that record at least 1 million times up until today. So,
wow.
That was like one of my favorite songs. I came up on the East Coast, but I didn't care. I just thought you were the most beautiful woman ever. And you were singing to me like the pastor be talking, like he talking to you. I thought you were singing that song directly to me. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
nice. And thank you for the compliment, by the way.
You made that record just for me, you know, and so from that point until now, how do you feel that music has changed? Do you feel like it's about the same, on the same level, or you think it's a little different?
I think it has become remedial. I think that music has been dumbed down because I think that the powers that be realize that music can be used as a form of mind control. And I think that if you just put crap in somebody's head constantly, you'll get crap out. And I just really think that the quality of music has just gone down the drain. However, there's a resurgence of quality R&B that is coming about, and I'm very excited about the music that is coming to the forefront to just really give us seasoned, mature folk something to grasp and listen to.
Right. I mean, back then when that song was out, it's like you were expressing your freedom, like sexual freedom. You was letting everybody know you didn't care. This is what it is. If you would think about the current artists, who do you feel embodies the sexual freedom that you pioneered?
I think all of the young ladies who are out right now are expressing themselves. I think, they're liberated to be able to share with the world their thoughts on how they want to do what they do in the bedroom. Anyone from Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, heck, even goddamn Miley Cyrus.
You saw that mess last night?
I did not. No, I did not watch the MTV Awards at all. One, I don't have cable. Two, I don't turn on my TV more often than not. The only time my television really actually comes on is when my husband or my daughter is home. Other than that, okay. I don't watch it because it's not feeding me anything that is going to be uplifting and inspiring and wanting me to be great. So right there, I don't even watch that anymore. It's not even worth it anymore.
I watch it as a comedian because I get material from it. I get jokes from that stuff.
I bet you did.
Yeah, oh yeah. Kanye showed his behind last night. Miley Cyrus really showed her behind last night. So
always. My thing is this. My question to you is this: did it surprise you?
It did not surprise me. It did not. What did surprise me is some of the artists that are most of the hip hop wasn't there to me. Like. We got Straight Outta Compton right now. They had Ice Cube and his son presenting a song. Why didn't they sing Straight Outta Compton? That would have been perfect. It's the #1 movie in the past 3 weeks. They should have, it was no hip-hop involved with MTV last night, really, except Nicki Minaj.
Because it is MTV, not BET Hip Hop Awards.
But it doesn't. Now, listen now. The movie is #1 across the world. So MTV would have to tap into that, right?
But whose station is that? Whose network is that? Who does that belong to?
But hear me out. If that was the case, they wouldn't have even presented the award. They had Ice Cube and his son present an award. So if that's the case, they wouldn't even been there. So we were looking for them to perform that song together. That would have been a milestone.
They can use you for.
Right.
But they're using them. They're using each other for what they can use them for. And they probably, by the time the movie came out, this speculation, by the time the movie came out, the awards was probably already underway, and the movie just came out. So it's one of those, they probably didn't have time because all of it's scheduled.
True.
So they probably didn't have time to make those maneuvers. But, yeah, if they did, I mean, you got to look at what you're watching.
Right. That's true. Very true. Another question now. Back in the day, like when you first came out, you first branched on the scene, how did fashion play a role in the way you wanted to present yourself?
How did fashion play a role?
Yes.
I had a stylist at the time. For every video, I had a stylist. For any special event, there was a stylist. But overall, when it came to being on stage outside of major events, that was something that I pretty much did myself. Fashion was not, for me, anything major, not the way that it is today. I think the way that we operated back in the 90s is completely different from today. Our focus was on music. It was about being an artist. It wasn't about branding. So the climate is completely it's done a 180 in the sense that as an artist, you wanted to get a record deal.
Right.
You wanted to go out there and shine and lock down a deal and get your large advanced.
Mm-hmm.
They focused on artist development, the whole nine back then. Now they want you to be product ready, and they want you to have numbers that are, out of control, and they want to basically just say, look, we just want to put you out there even though you've done all the investment. And you have to come looking like a shiny penny, otherwise they're not going to pay attention to you. We didn't have to do all that coming up.
Right. But wasn't it hard to get a record deal back then? Like, did you have to shop demos? Did you have to sleep outside a record company? How hard was it for you to get a deal? You know what I'm saying?
Not to sound, how can I put it? I honestly did not have to personally do the work as far as it goes with shopping the deal. I just needed to be the artist. I needed to show up and go to the studio, be there and do what was requested of me. All of the other work was done for me because I had a manager who shopped the deal, heard all of the no's, heard all of the, the constructive feedback and so on and so forth. All I needed to do was to show up and do me. Now, sleeping outside or sleeping in front of the door at a record label, it wasn't that serious for me. It won't ever be that serious for me because I know that there are other gifts that God has blessed me with, and I'm not going to sell myself short by looking desperate.
Right. I get that. Well, you definitely are a pioneer. I mean, I'm sure you've influenced a lot of artists right now. All the Beyoncés and what's that girl name? What's Nelly's girlfriend name? Her ex, what's her name? Ashanti's. I know, like I look at people like that.
I just watching something on her.
I look at people like that, and I wonder. As I look at those type of people, and I wonder who they watched before, and you had to be one of them. You had to be. There's no doubt. You had to be. You had to be one of them. I'm sure you influenced a lot of.
I'm grateful. If I influenced a lot of artists, it's an honor. It really, truly is an honor because there was a purpose behind what I did, even though I might not have recognized the purpose. So to help liberate a lot of the young ladies who are now rapping about what they're rapping about, singing about what they're singing about, that has filled me with a joy and humility because it's one of those, it's like, wow, you can now just express yourself freely without having to be looked at or looked down upon. And that, for me, is a blessing. It's an honor.
I'm actually looking at your video right now as we speak on YouTube. As we speak.
Which one?
I had to go back. I'm looking back at Freak Like Me. I see you driving the Benz with the drop-top Benz, and I'm telling you, this brings back, I'm actually getting goosebumps because it brings back memories. Me and my father watched this video, and I said, Daddy, that girl right there, that's the kind of one I like. My father was like, me too. You don't look nothing like my mama.
Said, hey.
He was tripping. So look, a couple more questions, I'm going to let you go. Who do you listen to right now? Who is in your phone or your iPad when you're at the gym, you got your earbuds on? Who do you listen to right now?
Man, let me go to my phone. Megan Trainor, J. Moss. Let's see, who else is in my phone? I got so many. When I say I listen to almost everything, I listen to almost everything. I have Tupac Radio on my phone. I have the Empire soundtrack, Fred Hammond. I love Alicia Keys. Let's see who else is in my phone.
Empire.
Jodeci. Love Jodeci.
Love Jodeci.
Haddon is in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Colby Calais, she's in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Guy. Love Guy. Who else is in my phone? Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse. I love Amy Winehouse's voice.
Oh, my gosh. She was everything. She was everything. And it's so sad that she's not here because there's a talent that's just gone. Marvin Sapp. I listen to everything. I stay sane by listening to very positive music. I have to have my gospel, Mary, Mary, and so on and so forth in my phone, because at the end of the day, this world will drive you crazy, and I'm trying to stay, I'm trying to stay sane.
Right. I get that. Just one more thing I want to ask you real quick. Like, before you go, like, what you have any shows coming up? Are you going to be in Atlanta, or just where are you going to be at in the next few months where people can come see you? Because if you're coming to Atlanta, I know I'm going to get a ticket. I'm going to be there, trust me. And you're going to see me singing that song with you word for word.
I was just in Atlanta.
When?
I was just in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta for the Affordable Concert Series.
Wow.
That was at the amphitheater was at. I can't think of the name of the amphitheater, but I was just there it was me, Tevin Campbell, Mystical, Joe, and I can't think of who else performed. But there was somebody else that performed, but it was all of us. Oh, Ruben.
Well, what else you got coming up? Like, where else will you be? Where people can come see you?
September 6th, I'll be in Tonopah, Louisiana.
Uh-huh.
So I'll be in the South. And then we're starting to build. I wish you could be there, but look, you get me back out to Atlanta, I am there.
You know what? If I got the opportunity to do that, I'm telling you, you think I'm joking? I'll be a host. I'll host the show. Of course, I'm gonna be a comedian all day and every day. But if I could put some things together and get you back, I would love to have you back in Atlanta.
I would love to be there. I love Atlanta.
Just that one song. I know you're gonna sing more than that, but I'm saying, you understand? I'll be up in there. I'll take my T-shirt off and everything. I'm telling you.
Hey, you got a body like that? You gonna share with the world?
I really don't. I really don't. I don't. I'll take it off and put it back on quick. Trust me. How long would you go?
It depends on what the promoter's asking for, because I can come in and do a song, which is very seldom, because I already know that the people who come to see me do not want to hear just one song.
Right.
There are several songs they would like to hear, but I could sing anywhere from 2 songs up to 7 to 8 songs. It really depends. So a 5 to 10 minute show up to 45-minute show, really just what the promoter pays for.
Gotcha.
But it's an interactive show. I do pull individuals on stage.
Oh, like Janet?
Yeah, like Janet.
You have to put me up there. I'm sorry. You have to put me up.
I'm sure you'll appreciate it. Huh?
If you don't pull my big behind up there, I would be mad.
Well, you know what? You have a lap dance coming in, because I do the dance on Nasty Grind.
Okay. You look like you about, now just correct me if I'm wrong, I'm gonna say you look like about 5'3", 5'4". Am I right?
5'3". Mhm.
5'3". I'm 6'5". So you got to climb the mountain up here. Okay, you got to get way up top.
I've climbed many mountains, honey. I've climbed mountains before. That is nothing. 6'5" don't scare nobody.
Really?
At least it don't scare me. No, 6'5" never scared me.
How tall is your husband, if your mom be asking?
He's 6 feet.
Okay. Well, yeah, you got a little more climbing to do over here.
Look, I dated somebody who was 6'7", so
he got me beat.
No, it was nothing. This little woman can handle a whole lot.
Well, I'm going to ask you the last question. I said it before, but I had one question I want to ask before you got off of it was, what style embraces you now? Like, what if you look at other artists or other people in general, as far as fashion, who do you like to see in what type of clothes? Like, who do you like to look at, whoever? I'm not going to throw no names out, but who do you like dressed? Like, what kind of fashion do you like now?
I love well put together individuals. I like glamour. I love to see suits. I love 2-piece and 3-piece suits. I love ties. I have a tie fetish. There's something about ties and suits that just move my soul. For me, I go back to the old Hollywood glamour that moves me. You know, the Betty Davis, the Marlena Dietrich, the Marilyn Monroe, you know, going back to the Diana Ross when she was doing Mahogany and all of those. I like that type of fashion.
Nice and classy stuff.
Exactly. Very classy, very
One of my favorite movies was Idlewild because it was set back then and the way everybody dressed, Andre and Big Boy and all them suits. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I wish I could have grown up in the days of the Temptations and I could walk a girl home and carry her books. I didn't have to have a Lexus. Just walk her home, carry her books, and we'd be up in the house getting in. You feel me?
You know, and when life was so simple back then.
So simple.
So we thought.
So simple. Well, again, before we get off, I don't know if you feel familiar with me, but my name is comedian Shawn Harris. I have a video just went out like 3 months ago that got 46 million views.
Nice. Congratulations to you.
Yes. If you go on YouTube and type in comedian Shawn Harris, and it's Christina's Court. It's one of the funniest videos you've ever seen in your life. It's a courtroom TV show where I sued my ex-girlfriend for ex-rent. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. So before we get off, what is your Instagram? What is your Twitter?
Instagram is at Adina Howard Jordan. Twitter is at Adina Howard. Facebook is Adina Howard fan page. YouTube is Adina Howard Music. Then we have AdinaHoward.com. Let's see, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And then we have the GoFundMe, which is GoFundMe.com/Adina Howard Bad for Me, because we are we started a campaign to help raise money to do the video. So this is an independent project, and I am asking everyone to donate $1 because if I got $1 from everybody, I would reach the goal in order to make it happen.
Gotcha. We're about to get cut off, but here I'm following you on Instagram right now. I'm going to tag a couple of your pictures, and I thank you so much, Miss Adina Howard. Give it up for her, y'all.
Have a blessed evening.
You too, sweetie. Thank you.
Thank you, babe.
Bye.